Alright, today we're going to be doing a movie chat on John Wick Chapter 2, starring Keanu motherfucking Reeves. As we always start this, Evan, go!
John Wick 2, or John Wick Chapter 2, surprisingly, for me anyway, doesn't have a whole lot of faces I'm used to seeing. Like, it was Keanu Reeves, from what I've noticed, it's Keanu Reeves, clearly since he's top billed. There's Common. I saw Lawrence Fishburne, and that one dude who's in the beginning of the film,
Ian McShane?
Ian McShane? I thought he... No, that's
bad.
Winston.
Oh,
The dude whose brother...
John Leguizamo?
No.
Sorry. Oh, the guy who always plays a Russian in every single movie ever?
That one.
I don't fucking know his name, but...
But yeah, he kind of just, it feels as though he was like a really like hit reminder of what just happened, because in the film it appeared as though not much time had passed. Like Johnny healed up a bit, and then he's like, all right, I need to get my car.
Anything else?
Other than the fact that one thing I really appreciated is something I actually missed when I first watched John Wick the first time. It wasn't until I rewatched it and the internet kept pointing at it, the fact that how few cuts, or at least jump cuts that there were. Like, I did notice every now and again that was one take. But at the time the movie came out, I was just awestruck. Because it wasn't another action movie, kinda, but it was different for the viewing side, because I'm so used to so many different jumps. Like when I saw the last Jason Bourne movie, it was all over the place, and
you see someone go like this, and then the camera's over there, and everything's flying away.
Yeah, it has become more as of late, and I'm glad we're actually able to regress that, and it is, in my opinion, a lot more rewarding. Because it wasn't until we actually started doing this where I started watching other videos and how people put together their own stuff, and they were showing you like here's a standard action movie. You see just consistent cutting back and forth in one fight scene taking place in one room.
Yeah.
And they show you a Hong Kong kung fu movie, and it's one long shot.
Their actors know how to fight.
And I'm just like, American actors ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
And then they made John Wick just to prove me wrong.
Yeah, did you see the video of Keanu Reeves actually shooting? He's at a shooting range, and he's just fucking going to town on targets. It's just like in the movie. He's taking out these targets just like in the movie. And holy crap, man. This guy, like, he's become like a competition shooter. It's amazing.
One, it's impressive. Two, due to him being good at it, it adds realism to what's supposed to be a cinematic movie. Something where anything can happen in a movie, and when it's believable, you don't really have to work on it. Like,
it's just you just accept things that are happening, right?
Yeah, and the one that, because in the very first movie, and they even brought it back in the beginning of the second movie, is who did all that? Oh, it was John Wick. Oh. Like, it was that overlying. Oh, there was a pause. They had to breathe. Oh. Just that being there. Because in the first movie, the consistent question that kept popping in my head is, who the fuck is John Wick? Here's a movie that comes out of nowhere, and I have never heard or seen this guy do anything apart from Neo and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. This, for me, was a very pleasant change of pace. I mean, granted, you could tell from his last decade of film, he's tried really hard to shake out Bill and Ted. He's tried real hard. And no matter what, I would always go, oh, I see Neo. I found him. No, he's Wick now. He's John Wick.
Well, I guess you haven't heard. He's doing a new Bill and Ted movie.
Bill and Ted 3 is a thing.
Yep. And
this is genuine. I'm not making this up. Whoa.
Whoa. What did you think, Kevin? What did you think of the movie?
That was pretty good.
Yeah?
I enjoyed the action sequences, like how he was pointing out the very long takes. I liked those. I liked how we got to see him stab someone to death with a pencil.
That was awesome.
They did anything that he always bitches about. They showed it and they didn't tell.
That's one of my constant. Yeah, they love exposition. They love it. I don't know why movies just love doing it. I feel like it's a bit of a cop out. They mention it in the first one. Ooh. They mention the second one. It's like, I am never gonna see him kill someone with a pencil. And then there's a pencil.
Fucking awesome.
You made a promise and you delivered. Thank you.
You have anything else, Dad?
I think I'm tapped out.
Okay. I don't know what it is about these John Wick films, but all of them kind of have like they're kind of like the color. They're kind of dark, you know. But you do when they want you to see color, you do see color. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things are bright throughout the movie, but there always kind of is this like sort of like. Well, maybe not so much in this one, but in the first one, there was like this blue tint throughout the whole movie. I don't know if you noticed that.
I didn't notice the blue
I
tint.
almost felt like they're trying to like show you, oh, this is how John Wick is seeing everything because he's so sad, you know.
When you mentioned it, I kind of thought of it. I know it's a little off
wife.
topic, right? There's the wife, but what I always thought of it was like when they did Batman the animated series.
Mm-hmm.
That show got awards because of the art style, and I couldn't figure out. At first, I just thought maybe it's just well drawn. Most things have a background. Most cartoons, for example, have a white background, and then they just fill it in. Batman had a black background. It was meant to be dark, and the only colors that you saw are the ones that had to be added. So when you're saying something like this, you were right. The movie was dark. It had a very dark tone. It was gritty the entire time through. And when they wanted to show you something, like one of my favorite parts was when he's in the subway. Like the whole movie is dark, and now you're in a bright white subway tunnel, and I'm just like, whoa.
Oh, and I think you caught it too. The voice comes overhead in the subway tunnel,
Yeah.
and it's like, please watch out for any suspicious activity. And then the dude who, what's it, Cassie, and he just comes around the corner, right?
Yeah.
And there's just two dudes dead on the floor.
And you see John with a knife, and the dude's just...
That was hilarious.
Oh, hey.
I loved that, man. And then that mirror scene, like that give you like that funhouse feel, man. Oh man, I fucking enjoyed the shit out of that.
I liked it a lot. It was visually fun, like you said, for a funhouse. I'm just glad it wasn't in 3D, because if I somehow got tricked to watch it in 3D, I would have thrown up. Like it was almost everywhere, and I enjoyed it. It was very vibrant.
I kept like looking in certain parts to be like, oh, I wonder if I could see the camera anywhere, you know? No. They knew what they were doing with that one. Oh, that was fucking amazing.
I thought for sure I was going to see a camera when Cassie and John are rolling down the stairs, because that was, again, every flight they kept showing you a shot from down and a shot above. I thought someone is going to screw up somewhere.
Yeah. And most of like the hits and the shots and the kill shots and all that stuff in this movie, you like really feel it every single time. I'd say like maybe like how many people do you think he killed in this movie? Like close to 100 maybe?
Probably close
Maybe
to 100.
more?
My only gripe...
Half of those, I see him kill him, and I'm just like, oh, shit!
Oh,
Damn!
Fishtailing around and smack the one dude.
Oh, yeah!
That was awesome.
Flies into a pole.
My only gripe, and it's because I've seen so many movies and I played so many games, my only gripe was when he was in the catacombs, he was running away, he lifted up his jacket, shot behind him, and then you know what I see? I see headshots. He's not looking, he's running away, and then I can just see the brain matter just gone. I'm like...
It's because it's John Wick. He's not the boogeyman. He's the guy you send to kill the boogeyman. But yeah, man, just everything about these movies, there's so much... both of these movies. There's only been 2 of them, you know? But, like, I already feel like I'm a part of this world. I've accepted it. I'm ready for the 3rd one. I'm ready for this to just be like a franchise, you know? I just want to see one every single year now.
okay, I don't know about every single year, because I have noticed that when a movie, when movies come out every single year and it's just the next one, you, in my opinion, you get diminishing results. I'm not gonna mention the one franchise where there's a lot of cars involved and they just add a new number in front of it. I'm not gonna do that. But if they do it, if John Wick does this every other year, like give the build up, the suspense, the attention to detail, the environment, I would be content with that. One thing I really, really, really was, I felt shortchanged in the very first one, because again, you got a peek, like you just crack the door, here's John Wick in his world. The entire time I'm like, who the fuck is John Wick? What the hell's the Continental? Like, I have no idea. And I just want to know more about it. And they gave you a bit more in the second one. And I loved it. They gave me what I wanted. What I didn't think, now I hope this becomes an ongoing gag, because in the very first one, they say, you know the rule, no blood spilled in the Continental. And then in the second one, there's 2 rules. You honor one, you don't spill blood in the Continental. We knew that one, and you honor the not the blood of the marks. The marks, the markers. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna laugh my ass off in the third one, where they go, there's 3 rules. I'm like, Winston, shut the fuck up.
Also, if John Wick made a movie every year, eventually he'd kill everybody.
There
would only be John Wick and his dog left.
Well, at least then we would never have to worry about the zombie apocalypse, because there wouldn't be any people left.
It would just be him and his dog. Oh crap! You mentioned zombie apocalypse. I just thought of I Am Legend. There's just one dude and his dog, and it's. I blame you for that one.
Damn it. And then another thing, they weren't afraid to have fun. They didn't take everything so serious. There's a lot of like comedy throughout the movie, especially the part where he's like getting ready for his party, and he goes to like the what do they call him?
The wine guy, because he's going to the tasting.
I forgot what word they used for him. Damn it.
I don't remember.
Anyway,
some foreign word.
Yeah. Some foreign word. Goddamn right. But anyway, that scene was just a real treat, man. I loved it.
I need something tasty. I need something right.
I need something
robust. Precise.
Now with dessert.
It's like, I want something bold. He's like,
the Benelli M4.
And for dessert? Dessert.
Loved it.
That guy loved his job.
Oh yeah, for sure. I loved all that stuff. They really went in depth in everything that you had questions on in the first one. I'd say the only there's 2 things. One, I really like John Leguizamo's character. I wish we just had a little bit more of him.
I know. I know it's the last couple of movies, like The Infiltrator, for example. I know it's off topic again, but there was the trailer. You see him in almost every bit of the trailer. You watch the movie, he's not there. I was happy to see Aurelio, yeah. Yeah, Aurelio in the movie. I was excited. He was there for a little bit. He made a couple of jokes. And then he was gone like the wind.
Well, yeah, he's busy till 2030. Fixing that car.
Christmas 2030.
And I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a crack in your windshield.
He's great. So I wish we had more of him. And then the other thing, I wish they would just change up just a little bit. Do we have to shoot every single person in the movie in the head? We can change up how people die just a little bit. We don't have to kill everybody, because he wastes a lot of bullets if he's just going to end up shooting them in the head. He'll go, knee, chest, head. You're going to save 3 bullets there, dude.
Well, it's easier to hit the head if they're not moving as much.
Nah, that's
If you
true.
take them out of the legs, they can't run. If you take them out of the chest, they're like, and then you can shoot them in the head because it's sitting still.
Or you could use a pencil.
Yes,
you don't have to reload a pencil.
You don't gotta reload a pencil.
You don't bring a pencil to a gunfight.
Well, he fucking did, and it worked.
He got rid of their guns first.
Fucking John Wick will do what he wants.
Got rid of their guns first.
Another thing, he gets ganged up. I know it's the trope that the main character, the main protagonist, he's beaten, battered, and bruised. He can barely walk from room to room, and all of a sudden, just everybody just getting like, For me, there's just a little bit of the realism out of it. And then Cassian shows up. I'm like, oh my god, how are you walking away from all this? I know he's the boogeyman. He's Baba Yaga. I understand.
I like the scene when they was in the mall or whatever the fuck it was, and they're just like casually shooting at each other and nobody knows.
Oh yeah, that's great. See, there was just so many like little things like that they just put in there, and you just fill it out, and eventually you have this like really awesome movie. Yeah, it's great.
For me, the whole movie took a turn when he goes and visits Lawrence Fishburne. That's when the movie shifts to, all right, you had your fun, now let's remind everybody we're watching a movie. Let's bring it back into the fact that he has to get out of this crap, because it was just pure entertainment at that point.
I'm really curious to see what the third one's going to be about, because he's excommunicado, like everybody's going to be after him now.
Or as I'm glad they didn't do it, because that would have meant they killed him. I just loved how the first one ended with, your membership to the Continental has been revoked. I love that line. I loved it.
All right. Well, anybody final words or anything?
I'd give it a 7.5 dead dogs out of 10.
Oh. Final thoughts?
I want to give it a 9. 9 out of 10.
He gave it even more dead dogs than I did.
Stars, sir. Stars. There's plenty of them out in the sky. I just grabbed 9 of them.
Yeah, that means there were a dime a dozen. Dead dogs are more impactful.
Go ask
Right.
Peter. They have a whole freezer full. Anyway.
And I'm not going to rate it. I'll just, for now on, I think if I remember, I'll just do this. After seeing the movie in the theater, I would see it again, and I would buy the movie. So, yeah, I thought the movie was amazing.
I thought it was great. I can't wait for more. I hope we get... No, we are going to get more. Let's face it, that was good. It was good. It wasn't boring, and you could follow it. You could follow each scene start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of, like, those movies where you kind of get annoyed, the plot is really over-convoluted. I didn't get that. Man on a mission. He knew what he was going for.
Wholeheartedly agree. All right, well, I think that does it for our movie chat. And until next time.
Till next time.